So hi everyone, let me just put my mic over here. And now I posted a list of questions which you guys wanted me to answer for you, and here are the 15 submissions that we got. So the first submission is how can we start agency and how we approach clients. So I already posted a YouTube video on this, so that video is sufficient. So the title is something like how I run a $10,000 agency from India. So watch that video. If you have the doubt, then you can DM me on X. And yeah, how do you react out to people for freelancing, or they generally reach out to you? Okay, this guy meant reach over here, I guess. So the people reach out to me. I don't do cold DM or outreach, any sort of outreach. So all the leads are inbound. We just focus on marketing, posting our work on Twitter, and the biggest factor right now is word of mouth, I guess. Like the work that we did earlier for the past clients. So yeah, word of mouth is a very big thing. The idea is that, and we don't do any cold DM outreach. All the leads are inbound, and we just keep posting good UI work or tweets related to MVPs on our X profile, on my X profile. Which language has more scope in getting client for building RAG application chatbot? See, if you want to become like me, then go with TypeScript and JavaScript part. And if you want to become like a hardcore engineer, then go with Python. I don't have answer for this. Like I'll go with TypeScript because that is what I know. Now, how can I do the same if I follow your path in Harkirat's coding line and all your hurdle? The biggest hurdle in this is the mindset, right? Like in my case also, when I got the job and when my pay increased to 60-70k, I got comfortable. Like just think it from my perspective. Like I was a third year student and I was making like 60-70k. I had no responsibilities. I had no, basically we say kharcha. So I could just 70k of my own. I could buy anything. I could buy any watch I want, anything I want. So yeah, the biggest thing is the comfort zone that we get into. So it was very difficult for me to take this decision of starting my agency and leaving the job. So yeah, the biggest hurdle is starting out, and the rest is comparatively easy. You just have to shift your mindset. That's the goal. So hi, I just wanted to know how to learn deliver things quickly, as sometime I got lost while learning. Thank you. Exactly, I don't understand your question, but from whatever I understood, I think that how to deliver quickly, you could just use cursor. I use cursor a lot. You have to know the rules and how to use cursor. There is a particular way to use cursor as well. You have to set up the rules, and you have to work on your prompts, and you just can't tell it every time like please solve this for me, please solve that for me. You can't do it like that. So yeah, to deliver things quickly, we use a lot of AI tools like Lovable, V0, and Cursor in our workflows. So that's how we deliver things quickly. I'm a cohort student, freelance in the longer run. How should I start with it? How to share in public, how to find clients, how to provide value to them so they accept to work for me. The main thing is you have to build a brand. You don't have to beg for clients, right? Just think it just like the best example I can think in this case is like a t-shirt. A t-shirt is also available for 1000 rupees, and it's also available for 1 lakh or 50-60,000 rupees. What is the difference? The difference is brand. For the 500 or 1000 rupees t-shirt, you won't worry so much. Like even if it gets somebody takes it, or somebody tries to throw something at it, you won't worry so much. But if it was the 50,000 thing, then you would worry, right? So that's the same game. It all depends on the perceived value of your brand. So for this, how to increase your perceived value, the main thing is having a blue tick, having a good amount of followers, and posting a lot of work, word of mouth. So these are some things which will help you building, like increasing your perceived value. So now the second question. First of all, how can I make gradient website? Please give me some suggestion how to like MVP. So for the gradient, you can always go to this website gradient.supply, and you could check out the gradients. These all gradients are paid, by the way. You could just click a screenshot and go to ChatGPT and tell it to create a free version of this gradient for you, and it would do the same. So no worries. And for designing part, I just go with my thinking, like I just use my creativity. So the designing part a lot work, like the designing part a lot depends it on your creativity. Sorry for my English, by the way. I want to work through React Native application. I'll convince you. Sorry, brother. It doesn't work like that. I have been getting a lot of DMs regarding related to jobs and stuff, so I can't meet with everyone, right? So you could just share me the proof of work that you did, the apps that have deployed links. I won't take Figma file or screen recording for that. I want the deployed links, and I want the projects that you worked solely, like you were the single person working on it. So then we might have something for you. Otherwise, sorry. I think if your clients share your meeting with your clients, brother, it takes a lot of, like it takes a lot of time to blur all the content. I don't have a video editor right now, so, and I don't think anyone would be okay if I record the meeting, right? Just think it from their perspective. So but I will try. Like you could ask question like how do I pitch, convert, or negotiate. If you have a specific case or example, you could ask me a specific question, then I could tell you. But over a long period of time I would tell you that you have to build a relationship with the client. You don't have to think of them like a money making machine. Like don't have this perspective in your mind that you just have to take the $1,500 or $2,000 whatever price you are starting with, and you will just vanish away after a month. Think of this as a long term investment, right? The first client that I had was there for $2,000, and now he is still with me at a retainer price of $8,000 a month. So that's how you build relationships, right? So think of this as a long term investment. How can I start my agency? Same question. The stack I use is basically Next.js. Everything is around Next.js only. I don't know any other framework or tool. How are you able to grow so fast? Record your journey. I think consistency plays a very big part in this, and I invested in stuff like I invested in buying a blue tick. That is also kind of investment. After a point where I got busy, I hired a content writing intern, so she helped me a lot. So yeah, that's how I was able to grow so fast, and some of my tweets also went viral. That is also how I was able to grow so fast. And decoding my journey is not so simple. There is a lot of stuff. So if you have some specific question, you can ask. Using Grok API key, brother. That's not Grok. Grok is by X. I was telling about Grok. This GROUQ. You could take keys from over here, and these are free. I can assure you of that. Okay. Now build some revenue fund. Can you? I just know full stack development, like around Next.js. I have built some full stack projects. Not some. I have built a lot of full stack projects with Next.js, and yeah, the main skills that I currently possess are a lot around people. Like I have to deal with people a lot right now. I have to hire people. I have to make them work, and I have to meet clients. I have to pursue them to give me money. So a lot of skills that I have right now is around people. But if you are asking me in terms of tech, then the skills were just I started with front end, then started with Harkirat Bhaiya cohort. I learned about backend. Then I made some full stack projects using Next.js, because there are a lot of like big tutorial on YouTube related to Next.js. So from there I learned all the full stack things. And yeah, then I focus a lot on UI. Like if a thing looks good, it sells. So yeah, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है वाली लाइन है. तो okay, I'm also going to start an agency and advise how can I get clients. Thank you bhai. Mahadev give you a good life ahead too. तो हेड लिखा है. अच्छा, तो आई एम ऑल्सो गोइंग टू स्टार्ट एन एजेंसी. तो भाई आई ऑलरेडी हैव अ वीडियो अराउंड दिस ऑन यूट्यूब. यू कुड वॉच दैट. And other than that, the core advice are buy a blue tick, start marketing, like start posting tweets, start posting your work, and give it a time of 2 to 3 months and be consistent. Like try to I showed on the Harkirat Bhaiya podcast also, I used to reply like 100 to 100 tweets a day. So reply to 100 tweets a day for 3 months. Keep posting your good work. Try to post like 5 to 7 times a day, and try to post as much good work as you can. and take a buffer time of 3 months, buy the Twitter subscription like the blue tick, and then you will, I hope that you will surely get a client. I could promise you that basically. So aren't you worried about people replicating your business model and offering cheaper services? Again, I told you, like, it's all about the brand you create, the trust people have in you. It's all about that only. Like, again, the t-shirt examples come in. A t-shirt sells for 10,000 also, from for 1,000 also. Both are t-shirt, both might have the same material. What is different is the brand, like what the trust, like you understand what I am saying. So yeah, people might to replicate my service, but the thing I offer is trust, and I have been in this industry for a longer time than they might have. And yeah, so, and also, like, if you uh, market your service as a very cheap thing na, then you get a perception. Like, if suppose I'm able, I'm selling you a G-Shock. It's an original G-Shock, but I'm selling you it for $1,000, like for 1,000 rupees. Would you believe me that it is a original one? Or if I sell you the same watch for 10,000, and then you would believe me, right? So marketing yourself at a very cheaper price often comes at a cost. So it's better not to market your services for a very cheaper price. But yeah, while starting out, it's probably better to start at a lower range so that you are able to get clients who might not have so much money. So yeah, this sums up all the questions that you guys wanted to ask me. And also, I posted a question: if I create daily insight about my running agency thing in a short reel format, would you guys? So all of you answered yes. Now, what should I create in that reel also? Like what I did in a day, is would that be sufficient for you guys? So yeah, let me know what you think and how did you like this. And if there are any more questions, you could reach out to me on Twitter only, cause I rarely check the YouTube thing. So yeah, thank you. Bye bye.